Alright, so check it. I love me some good old American football. Watching two teams of grown-ass men battle over a ball to get it into each other's end zones always brought joy to my heart ever since I was a kid. So it's with no surprise that the Super Bowl is a special event that I, along with over 100 million fellow Americans, look forward to every February. So, with that being said, Super Bowl 53 was pure and simple for both football fans and the mainstream culture alike. Super Bowl 53 was a super flop, and in my humble opinion, arguably the worst Super Bowl in the history of the NFL. Now, before I start getting New England Patriots fans in my comment section telling me how I'm just a salty LA Rams fan, I'm not. I'm a Redskins fan, firstly, and secondly, I'm not criticizing the fact that the Patriots won. I am criticizing, in fact, the entire game as a whole. It's pretty much YouTube Rewind 2018 level horrible for both sports fans and music fans alike. I'll get to why the halftime show sucked later in this video, as when it comes to the Super Bowl, it's not all about the football. But for now, let's talk about the football game. Super Bowl 53 was a record-setting game, and not in the way that will impress you. Super Bowl 53 was the lowest scoring Super Bowl in the history of the championship game, with the New England Patriots besting the Los Angeles Rams 13-3. With both teams scoring a combination of a total of 16 points. Super Bowl 53 also set records for the fewest points scored by a winning team, fewest points through 3 quarters, and the most drives in a row that ended with a punt. For the LA Rams, on their first 8 drives, they failed to claim a first down. Keep in mind that this was an offense that averaged 32.9 points per game during the regular season, and they couldn't manage to score a single touchdown in this game. So let me ask you something, NFL.com. Why could I not vote for LA Rams punter Johnny Hekker for Super Bowl MVP? Dude broke the record for the longest punt in Super Bowl history and was pretty much the highlight of the LA Rams offense, if you can even call turning the ball over to the other team a highlight. I highly doubt so. The Patriots offense played pretty bad too. Brady played poorly. They didn't even get close to the red zone until the fourth quarter with 7.5 minutes left, and there were no true incredible defensive plays, minus a couple interceptions, which only added to how boring the Super Bowl was. I think the game's outcome could have been much more memorable if the New Orleans Saints had played, but because of the NFL referees are brain dead, that wasn't the case.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
But it's not all about football. Let's talk about that halftime show, shall we? It was even worse. The Super Bowl halftime show goes hand in hand with the football game as being one of the most watched music events of the year, and they f***ed it up too. The halftime show started with Squidward Tentacles introducing Sicko Mode. I can't believe I have to say those two things in one sentence. It hurts me inside. Anyway, after Travis Scott performed, followed by Big Boy, Maroon 5 took the stage, utterly disappointing me and other SpongeBob fans who would have much rather seen Sweet Victory performed rather than the mediocre songs played out instead. For some bizarre reason, they thought a gospel choir and Girls Like You would have worked, but it fell flat as per expected. Thankfully, the meme community, as it always does, has come through and made several memes of this, cementing it into meme culture for a while to come. It's honestly not a surprise that Super Bowl 53 reached the lowest ratings for a Super Bowl in 10 years, failing to pull in 100 million viewers on the network it was broadcasted on alone, getting only 98 million. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that 98 million people isn't a lot of people, but it just goes to show how much worse this Super Bowl was in comparison to the past ones. So please don't hate on a football fan who's just trying to express it, because I love this game, I love football, and I hope you do too. I'm not a hater, I promise you. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this rant, please hit that like button, really helps the channel. And if you're new here, please subscribe with post notifications on. I recently just hit 5,000 subscribers, I can't thank you guys enough. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it. I'm Flowmotion, and I'm out.